Hello, I'm back. Kinda, sort of. For my last video, I've been really, really busy. One of my classes has like three. They have three projects. They have three projects that are running all along at the same time. They're all done at the different times, but going and progressing at the same time, and all assigned at the same time, which is absolutely stinky, but it is worthwhile because I am learning so much about other cultures, other identities, and all of that. And I'm meeting people, and they're all nice, and I'm thankful for them. So that's what I'm really busy with. I'm also busy with like learning so much stuff in so little time, and I have this really big test at the end of the semester that is going to define whether or not I get into the program, which is absolutely terrifying. But the professor who is giving the test has been preparing us all along. God bless her. Besides that, I have been making friends. It all started out at the beginning of the semester. We went for ping pong nights, and then it became game nights, and now it's just study and homework nights because it's been absolutely ridiculous with the amount of homework we've had these past months. So, yes, I am really busy, and I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm trying to give y'all a little something on the side with the paint pour projects. I'm almost done with that, by the way. I have like two more little panels to do, and then bam, I got the 9 square. And it's gonna be all collage, kind of, like in a way. Uh, and I'm kind of excited for that. I don't know if I want to do like a real frame and like put all the collage like into the frame, or if I want to like put it on like a poster board and then just kind of I don't know yet. We'll find out. You'll find out. I'll find out. Just not now. Not now. Speaking of which, with those friends, we went on a little travel. We went to Ohio. There's this really ginormous international store. It's called Jungle Gyms. And I've gone many times to this place. I had a grocery list, and I had this budget of like what, $60 or $70. I did not follow it. I got too excited. So I drink this herbal tea that comes from the UK. It's called Brody's. It's Brody's lemon ginger tea. I love it because the ginger is just, it's kicking. Like, you think the American ones are good? They're really not. Like, the ones that you can find at the grocery store, they're not kicking. They're just not popping. They're not. What else can I say? It's not fire. It's not slapping, okay? It's just I had to restock up on my tea. I also needed more masala ramen because I got that the last time I went and it was absolutely delicious. And then I got, I think it was like German liquor chocolates or whatever. And then I also got paprika chips. I love paprika chips. We don't have those in the US, and but Europe enjoys paprika chips apparently, and I'm with you. I'm with you on those, okay? I also got some matcha ice cream. So I love matcha. I love matcha ice cream. There's this little place near me that like it does like the little rolled up ice cream, and it's like little tubes or whatever. And they like put the cream on the board, and I'm like, "Can you throw some like matcha base in there, please?" And I like to get strawberries and blueberries. I throw it on there, and then I get like chocolate sauce, and it's pretty good. Then I also got some fermented soybeans, and when I mean fermented soybeans, I mean natto. It's like these little. It comes in a little box, and it's just beans, and you mix it and it becomes like stringy, like a cheese maybe. It's like a sticky looking texture, it becomes webby. I was looking for durian the entire time I was there. Me and the group of friends, there was like 6 of us including me, and this other friend of mine, they're like, "Yeah, I want to try durian too." Like the only reason why I brought it up was because there were like these nuts that were supposed to taste like durian, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I want real durian. So I ran up and down the aisles just looking for durian in a can or something, and I couldn't find it. And then we would like after like a really long while, we like go through all the countries or whatever, because like this international store goes by like countries. So like you got India, you got like Nepal or Germany or Sweden. Anyways, so we go to the produce section and they have like your basic produce, and then they have like some, I guess, not so normal produce. Like maybe you would find it in a um like a ethnic or cultural store or whatever. So like an Asian market, maybe you'd find some of these things, but we found a durian. We found like a big giant spiky fruit. And so they sold it like that. And me and my friend, we were like, no, we're not we're not doing that. That's way too much. What if we absolutely hate it? And it was like really spiky. And I've never like I've seen it and like I'm thinking, oh, it looks like, I'm not sure how to explain it, but it's not like it looked too spiky when I've seen it like on the internet or whatever. But when I picked it up, it was like it stabbed my hand. And so this fruit, if you don't know durian, it's been banned from hotels and like public transportation where it's popular at because it's so stinky. And it's supposed to smell like hot garbage or maybe even decomposing bodies, but people will eat it and then describe it as like hot, creamy garbage, or they will say it tastes like ice cream. And I really just wanted to try this weird fruit, okay? So I saved like all the frozen stuff that I wanted to get. I saved at the end of the trip so that it didn't like thaw while I was going through this ginormous like mall like international store. Um so I go back and guess what I see near the matcha? I see frozen chunks of durian, but it's only like 5 or 6, right? And it was $30. It was $30. I'm not spending $30 for something that I may or may not like. Um, so that was out of the question, unfortunately. Um, and so that was that trip. Oh, before I skip on over, my 2 friends, they both bought Miss Fortune cookies, and one of them, I think they got a Miss Fortune cookie, and it was like, mirror, mirror on the wall, you're the ugliest of them all. I was like, oh wow, okay, that's nice. They kept that, so now that's in their phone case, which I didn't know that they had that in their phone case, but it's pretty funny to see and remember. Um, and yeah, that was a really good time. It was a really good time. Good bonding experience. Loved it. And I don't know if any of you are followers or if you guys have just visited this channel or if you're new here. If you're new here, many months ago, I had plans to build a machine. I was going to build a gaming computer, and guess what? I finally did. And it may not be rocket science, and it may not be the most insane thing in the world, but for me personally, achievement wise, totally wild. Took 7 hours to build it, right? I started at 10 o'clock and then I ended up at like 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, and like putting all the pieces in the motherboard, not too terrible, but the cords are like the worst part. The cords are like terrible, and you have to, if you want it to be like amazing, like you do cable management, right? Where you bundle up all the cords and make it look all smooth and stuff. I didn't realize you had to do that like before you hook everything up. Like I didn't realize that was the thing, but apparently it is. And I'm not gonna go back and rip all the cords out just so I can cable manage them. And then plus the fans in my PC, they are not the fans in my PC. They came with like a bunch of cords. Like I don't know. I may have built this computer, but I do not know all the lingo. Okay, so it came with this little box, and you plug in the RGB, and then you also plug in the fan, right? So it came with 6 cords, and that thing was awful to shove in there. I tried to cable manage that. It kinda worked. It kinda didn't. Like project wise, like the PC's done. The PC is finished. It works. At first, it didn't work because I didn't plug in my cooler all the way. So the cooler, whenever I turned on the thing, my CPU was like getting hot, and then the cooler was just like, all right. It was like a plane going off, just going, and like I was like, whoa. And now I'm waiting on the monitor because I wanted a specific one, and that's that. And I knew I was gonna have to wait for it, and it's coming in like a week or two. So thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Bye.